In this step, after the system provisioning is completed, we'll enable metering and test the system for proper operation. Configuring the meters. In this task, we'll configure, verify, and enable the production, consumption, and storage meters. These meters are critical for proper operation of the system. Tap to enter the validation step. If the PV circuits aren't turned on, turn them on now. The installer app will indicate that our system is a single-phase system with power on line 1 and line 2. You'll want to read the electrical shock instructions and tips for production meter setup by tapping on the down caret symbol, which will expand the instructions. Ensure the PV circuit is on and tap the box to continue to setting up the production meter. Follow the wizard to guide you through setting up the production meter. First, verify power production is as expected. Switch off PV and verify PV drops to 0 to ensure nothing else is being measured in the circuit. Tap the box to confirm the microinverters have stopped producing power. Tap to enable the production meter. With the PV still turned off, next we'll set up the consumption metering. Read the informational notes and then tap Next to set up the consumption meter. Indicate if there's any N-phase or non-N-phase PV that's installed outside of the microgrid. This would be PV that's not wired into the system controller for the backup system. If there is, select Yes. If not, select No. Tap Setup Consumption Meter to continue. Verify that a baseline home load is showing. Next, turn on a known load, such as a 1000-watt hair dryer or power tool, to see if the metering shows an increase. Tap Confirm that you've turned on the load. Then tap Next to continue and confirm metering increase to show the load that was turned on. Carefully read the instructions and confirm that the wiring was done per the instructions. Tap Next and turn on PV by switching on the breakers. With no PV, the home will only be importing power from the grid. When PV is turned on, the import will drop and even reverse to export to the grid if there's more than enough PV to feed the home. After verifying power imported drops from the PV, tap Next to enable the consumption meter. Next, we'll verify and check the storage meter. Make sure all of the battery DC switches are turned on and have been on for at least 5 minutes. Tap the box to confirm you've done this. Tap Next to validate the storage meter. During this step, the installer app will command the batteries to change modes and have you confirm the operation. First, the installer app will signal the batteries to charge. Verify the app is showing the battery's state of charging and check the lights on the batteries to verify they are pulsing green. Next, the installer app will signal the batteries to discharge. Verify the app is showing a battery state of discharging and check the batteries to verify it is pulsing blue. When you have verified the app and battery lights show the meter reading properly for charge and discharge, tap Next to enable the storage meter.